Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, as you can see, I'm in a different room. I'm at my vanity because Mister's playing some Sea of Thieves with his boys in the living room. So we are in the vanity today. And today we are talking about Dream Stealers and Soul Crushers. Because this week I had something happen that really actually kind of got to me, and I really didn't think it would, but it happened actually just before I went to bed. And I had to respond because I couldn't sleep. It drove me insane. So I've already spoken to this person that I know privately, so I'm not going to discuss who it is or anything like that, but I am going to discuss what was said, because while everyone has freedom of speech to say whatever they want to say, or in Canada we have freedom of expression through our Charter of Rights and Freedoms, you can't say whatever you want to say without consequences. What you say, you should really think about, because it affects people around you, and it really does come with consequences, every word that comes out of your mouth. I thought a couple of days before I put this video out, because I was very angry. What was said was a Twitter post that says, "I may not have a lot of friends, but that also means I don't have many people trying to rope me into their Monet, Herbalife, or LipSense pyramid scheme, so hey, upside." And it really bothered me, because this is somebody that I've known since I was in high school. That's almost 20 years ago. So this is somebody that's supposed to be my friend who, I know we haven't seen each other in a bit, but, friends are supposed to support each other and things like that. And this seemed like a really out of left field comment. And it really kind of made me upset because, first of all, for those of you who don't know, I'm a Senegence distributor. And Senegence, one of our key products is LipSense, but our company is not called LipSense. So if you're going to make a comment like this, my first advice is do your homework. Because if you don't even know the name of the company, you have no right saying that it's a pyramid scheme, because clearly you don't know anything about the company or how it works. And I really think that it just kind of makes you come off less educated about things like that if you just make blanket statements without even knowing the name of the company that you're talking about. My company is not called LipSense. LipSense is our flagship product. It's our lipstick that doesn't come off. It's brilliant. I love it. My lips will stay there all day long. And I really am passionate about our products. But it upsets me to hear people call it a pyramid scheme. Because a pyramid scheme is a business model that recruits members via a promise of payment or services for enrolling other people into the scheme, rather than supplying investments or sales of products or services. And pyramid schemes are bad. Pyramid schemes are illegal. They're not allowed. They're really bad. And in the 80s and early 90s, there were a lot of them, and I can see how MLMs got a bad name. For those of you who don't know, MLM stands for multi-level marketing, and it's just what it sounds like. There's multi-levels, and you market a product. It is not the same as a pyramid scheme. My company has an entire catalog with over 50 different products. We have 61 different shades of LipSense alone. That's not including our foundations, our skincare, our body washes, our face masks. We have a full line of products. It's the same as Avon. It's the same as Tupperware, things like that. If you're not thinking that Tupperware, Avon, or Mary Kay or any of those are pyramid schemes, then you have no right saying that LipSense or Monet or Herbalife is a pyramid scheme. They all sell product direct marketing. And direct marketing is not the same as a pyramid scheme. A pyramid scheme is you sign people up, you get money for signing people up, and there's no services or products that you're offering. You're just signing people up to this scheme. Those are illegal, and those are not what I do. If what I was doing was a pyramid scheme, I wouldn't be doing it. I've seen a number of different MLMs over the years, direct marketing and pyramid schemes, and I have declined all of them. There's like Primerica, who gets you to give your friends' phone numbers out and cold calls them while you're sitting there sounding really kind of self-conscious because you know your friend doesn't know why you're calling them, and you know you don't have a product to sell them. So that is different than a company that has over 50 friggin' products. And I'm trying really hard, because I'm speaking about my company so much, to not swear, but I am rather upset about this, so I apologize in advance if I do, because it really bugged me. I've been doing this company now for 5 years. I started my own business, and I'm really proud of it. I'm working really hard. I've made a lot of great connections with new people. For myself, I personally have always been one of these people who really guarded my Facebook and things like that. So I'm not one of these people who had thousands and thousands of people on my Facebook page. So it's really sort of pushed me to get outside of my comfort zone and talk to new people and make new friends. And at 37, that's not easy. It's not the same as when you're in school and you can just, hey, we're in the same class, let's be buddies. As adults, it's a lot more difficult, I'm finding, and it's hard to find people who are genuinely there to support you. And it really saddened me to see that everything that people had told me about, starting a direct marketing company and things like that, about how a lot of the dream stealers and skull crushers are going to be people that you've known for years. People who are intimidated by success of other people, or who don't understand what you're doing, and so they lash out at you for it. And when I saw this post, it kind of made me upset, and I really sort of went, this is kind of out of left field, until I sort of stopped and thought about it more and realized this is not the first time they've done this. When I started this YouTube channel, they told me all of these things about why they don't have a YouTube channel, how they think YouTube's stupid, and how they don't understand the point, and what is your point of your channel, what are you doing, because they didn't bother to understand what I was doing. And when I explained to them what I was doing, they suddenly just shut up and went away about it. And then they came back with something else. And it can be a bit daunting when you stop and think about it and realize that this isn't sort of out of left field. This is kind of a pattern over the years, and it's upsetting. Because sometimes you are going to have to step back from the negative people in your life. And some people are more subtly negative than other people. I've been doing this business for 5 months, and I have recruited not one single person, much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of my upline and the people above her and what have you. But having said that, because I have an upline and somebody above her and above her and above her, that doesn't necessarily make us a pyramid scheme. Again, we come back to we have product, which means we cannot be a pyramid scheme. It's a company. It's a business. The company I work for my day-to-day 9-to-5 job also has a CEO who has people under him, who has more people under them, who has more people under them, all the way down to us lowly frontline agents. That's a business. That's how a business works. You don't just have everyone on the same field at the same level, and that's not how a company works. A company has somebody at the top and layers of people underneath them. That is a company. We offer a service, we offer a product. It makes it not a pyramid scheme. That's the difference. And again, much to the chagrin, I'm sure, of my higher ups, I haven't recruited a single person in 5 months. I've been promoting the product because I love it. I really genuinely believe in it. Who doesn't want a lipstick that doesn't go anywhere all day, every day? I haven't been able to wear the old style lipstick since because it drives me nuts. It comes off on my coffee cup, it comes off on my teeth, it comes off everywhere. I have a big lower lip, so if I take a big bite of a burger or something, I get lipstick down here otherwise with the regular lipstick. The fact that I can walk out in a rainstorm with this makeup on and my face is going to look exactly the same when I get to work fascinates me. The fact that my skincare line has cleared up all of my acne problems, and I genetically come from a family of people with acne problems, especially in our chin and in our T-zone, that fascinates me. I am madly in love with our product, and that's why I signed up. That's why I paid my $55. There's no minimum requirement for a monthly order. There is no requirement for me to sign up anybody. If I don't sign anyone for this whole year that I'm signed up, that's okay. If I didn't even want to sell the product and all I wanted was to pay my $55 and get my wholesale discount of 20 to 50% off based on what I'm doing, that's okay. That's not a pyramid scheme. I don't even need to sell the product. I don't need to sign up a single person, and I'm still part of this company and part of this sisterhood of women who are pushing each other to do self-development and become better people and really share the product that we have with the world. And it bothered me a great deal to be compared to a pyramid scheme from somebody who didn't even know the name of my company. And it just, after a while, I had to respond, and I did. And sorry, I'm looking down because I'm trying to pay attention on the other device to exactly what was said because I don't want to get anything wrong. Because I am friends with this person, and it does make it a little more difficult, but again, it comes back to you can say whatever you want, but make sure you're educated in what you're saying, and understand that what you say will affect the people who sell for these companies. And so I had a back and forth with this person because I was very interested to sort of find out where this came from and what was going on. So I asked the question of this person, of who even asked you to sell Monet or Senegence. You're not a hair or makeup person. I will tell you this person is male. So it did seem a little odd to me that he was talking about Monet and Lip Sense, or Senegence as the actual company is called, because he's not the target demographic for either of those companies. So I asked the question. I simply responded with, who even asked you to sell these things? You are neither a hair nor makeup person. And got back, a friend on Facebook has been aggressively hawking Monet shit, and I've already had my brief passing with MLM scams back when I rang you up for Primerica, still kicking myself for almost getting into that. And so my response to that was, well, then you need to talk to your friend and tell them to stop doing this. Because if you're not interested, they need to stop doing this. They're doing an MLM wrong. They're pushing it down their friends' throats, and that's not the way you do that. That's a great way to drive your friends away, but that's not a great way to run a company. So I was like, you need to talk to your friend. You need to not take it out on the companies. You need to talk to this person. And I got back, I did, multiple times, desperate for money, whatever. Today I was just making a pithy comment, wasn't really referring to anyone in particular. And that irritated me a little bit more, so I questioned, because I'm an inquisitive person. So I asked, other than myself, who do you know that sells Lip Sense? Because that was included in the list. So if you're mad at somebody for hawking Monet, why is Lip Sense on this list? And I got back, oh, is Lip Sense you? I see it posted on Facebook buy and sell groups all the time. There's so many MLMs about, I can't keep track. Well, what annoyed me about that is I'd been talking to this person in the last 5 months since I signed this up. They knew I sold Lip Sense. Whether they paid attention or not, we talked about it. So, yes, you do know. So it really bothered me that they thought they could just make a pithy comment and it wouldn't affect anybody else. If you're mad at somebody for hawking product at you and you don't want to, and you've told them multiple times you don't want to, block them on Facebook. Stop being friends with that person. They're not your friend. They're just trying to sell you shit. And if you have people like myself who I told them, I don't know how you wouldn't know I did this. We talked about it and it's on my Facebook all the time. I do Color of the Day. I have a Facebook group for my company, which I promote on my personal page from time to time. There's no way anybody who knows me on Facebook or online or on my YouTube channel doesn't know this by now. So to include a product, not even my company, but a product that we sell, thinking it's the name of the product in your rant because you're mad at somebody who's trying to push Monet down your throat is really dumb. It's really hurtful, and it's not a pithy comment. It's a subtle passive-aggressive jab, and you got called on it, and that's why you're backing it up now. But again, you have the right to say whatever you want. You don't have the right to say whatever you want without consequences to it. So I'm trying really hard to pick my words very carefully because I understand this is probably going to be something I have to discuss with this person later. And again, this is not the first time that I've had to call this person on being negative about something because they were negative about my whole YouTube channel. I do these videos on YouTube because I enjoy doing them. If you people enjoy watching them, fantastic. I love watching it. I love having you guys watch it. I love having the comments in the box down below. You guys are awesome. I only have 34 subscribers, I think, and that's totally fine with me. I don't care that I don't have thousands and thousands of subscribers. I don't care if no one watches these videos. I enjoy making them. And I do what I do because I enjoy it. I'm 37 years old. I don't do what I do anymore to make other people happy. If it makes other people happy, fantastic. I like to make other people happy. I like to help people, but at the end of the day, if it's not making me happy, there's no point in doing it. So that's why I do it. So you're going to come across these people if you're doing MLMs and if you're doing direct sales, even if you're not, even if you're just talking about your hobby, if you're into comic books or if you're into sci-fi or if you're into fantasy or whatever, if you're into something that's a little bit different, people are probably going to have something to say about it. And that's fine. They can say whatever they want. Don't let someone take your passion out of something because they don't understand it or they're too afraid to do something for themselves that makes them happy. Because at the end of the day, your happiness is what you're responsible for. You're not responsible for everyone else's happiness. You can help them the best that you can. You can give them advice. But at the end of the day, it's up to them to find what makes them happy. And if what makes them happy is being negative to everyone else, that's not really what makes them happy. It's just what gets them by. So, yeah, before you make a comment about MLMs or direct marketing or anything like that, try and do your homework at least. Find out the name of the company, please. And don't just automatically go, oh, they sell it from home, so it's a pyramid scheme. That's bullshit. I'm selling the product that I sell because I love the product that I sell. I would never, ever in a million years put my name on a product I did not 100% agree with and can prove works as good as I say it does. We have products in our line that I don't promote because I don't find the benefit of them. That doesn't mean the whole line is nonsense. It means that, one, I have to learn how to use that product better to make it actually work properly. Or two, it's not the right product for me. And that's totally fine. We have 61 shades of lipstick. I don't like all of them. That's absurd. Not everyone's going to like everything. But I do have dozens of colors that I do like. And I do like that I can mix them and match them and make colors that I really do like. I'm madly in love with our entire skincare line because I use the normal to oily and it really has helped my skin. So I've seen the results. I've seen what this product can do. I tried this product for probably about 4 or 5 months before I even signed up. Because there was no way. And before I even tried the product, I'd seen the videos where people are like, woo, look, I don't have any lipstick. And I was like, that's nonsense. Lipstick can't do that. That's crazy talk. I have expensive lipsticks and they don't do that. So that's gotta be fake. And then a friend of mine had it, and I tried it, and it wasn't fake. And it really was the evolution of where makeup is going and what we have the ability to do. And I want it in. I want it in immediately. And this is not a promotional video for Senegence in any way. It just happens to be the one that I'm selling. I have friends who do Mary Kay. I have friends who do Avon. I have friends who do Pampered Chef and Tupperware. And they're all multi-level marketing. All direct sales you can do from your home, which I think are phenomenal. If you're an introverted person who prefers technology over people, you can do that and still be successful in multi-level marketing. What you can't do is drag people you know down to make yourself feel better. That is not acceptable in my books. And I don't care if you've known the person for 5 minutes or 25 years. If the person makes you feel bad, step away. Because you don't need that kind of negativity in your life. You don't. I'm 37 years old. I've more than put in my time with the negativity. I don't need it. I don't want it, and I'm not taking it anymore. So if you've got, comments, you can put them in the box down below. I'm not going to delete any comments, negative or positive. But if they're negative, you can be darn sure I'm going to question you on them. Especially if you're making comments about how LipSense is a pyramid scheme. LipSense isn't even a company. It's a product. This is a LipSense. This is a LipSense. This is a LipSense. This is a Senegence foundation. This is a Senegence tinted moisturizer. This is a Senegence collagen pack. All of these are products that come from Senegence. Our company is not called LipSense, and if you haven't even bothered to do the research to find out what the company you're talking about is called, you have no right making a comment. It just makes you look dim. So, yeah, that's my thing. You can hit subscribe because we're going to do these videos every week, either Saturday or Sunday. This week was Sunday. And you can hit the bell. That'll always let you know when the new stuff's come out. If you have a comment, if you work in an MLM, or you know somebody who works in an MLM, or you're having trouble with people being negative, or you want more information, all of that, anything. Even if you just want to know how my day is going, or you want to tell me your favorite ice cream flavor, you can pop that all in the box down below. I read all of my comments, and I love reading the comments. So negative, positive, I don't care. But if you're negative, I'm definitely going to question you on it. Other than that, thanks for stopping by, and y'all have a good day.